This video is intended for audiences who are 13 and over. If you are not 13 and over, please fuck off and tell your parents to moderate what you watch online.
Alright, Tariq, Molly, we made it.
It's the thrilling conclusion.
Yeah, 30 years of build-up,
Yeah.
Ever since we started this during the pandemic, right?
I mean, this is truly like the most, this has been the most...
This has been a strange adventure.
There and back again. A tokusatsu tale. What we thought we were just getting into a little fun, Power Rangers, Little did we know.
Look. I just thought, like, man, hey, on Monday, a Tuesday show would be good on the docket.
Yeah, wow. What a curveball we were pitched. The journeys we went on, the friends we met and lost along the way. Rest in peace, William.
Hey, want to watch Power Rangers? Yeah, sure.
Hey, it turns out that the entire production cycle of it's going to fall apart in the middle of it, and,
we're still watching Power Rangers.
And we're gonna have to figure something out until they finish Power Rangers.
Well, guess what?
Guess what? You're gonna learn a lot about Rico.
Well,
fuck.
Hey, look,
let's fucking model kits.
Also, I just want to point out that...
God, how many shows have we gone through the course of us doing this?
Okay, so there was Rico, 2 seasons, there was... Gundam Build Real. There was High School. There was High School Heroes. So that's 4.
Yeah, Girl Gun Lady. Right?
Oh fuck! I forget about Girl Gun Lady.
How did you forget Girl Gun Lady?
Forgets about Girl.
I'll be honest.
Also, are we counting seasons of Rico?
I don't even remember.
Separate or together?
I mean, if we're counting individual series, not seasons, I guess technically we've only done 4.
2 Rico.
Right, but that's the thing, right? That's the thing, like Power Rangers, who wasn't expecting to get a second or third season. We weren't expecting a second season, of Rico,
I mean, yeah, that truly came out of nowhere.
We weren't expecting another season of pretty much anything. I feel like we walked in here with minimal expectations.
Yeah.
At least we tried to.
That's that it really is the thing. And when we eventually...
Why are Ion's ankles so skinny?
Look, he can't run. His whole calves look brittle thin. But anyway, my point is, look, we'll get to this with the review. It's okay. I'm just saying, we'll get to this when we get to the review. You're actually talking more about the main episode than I am. I'm just saying, I think that we all came into this relatively unassuming. We're just like, okay, it's Power Rangers.
I just thought it'd be fun.
Never in my wildest dreams did I think that this would turn into like a 3-year excursion that has been one of the wildest production
adventures
stories, like nightmares, that I've ever watched happen outside of the impending doom of Rooster Teeth. Soon to come.
Shit with Doctor Who gets weird.
I mean, this is it. The only thing that I can think of comparable to this is when Korra was coming out, and it kept having the fucking distribution issue where it was like, well, now it's on Nickelodeon.com and you can watch it on Nick.com.
I hated that.
And it was like, what the fuck? Can I just? And it's like, okay. Or it was all over the place, and then it just put the last episode online.
Animation company, and
Yeah.
I mean, and they still don't have their shit together to an extent, because Funimation only just finally fucking finished merging, this month.
Boy, the Funimation Crunchyroll marriage, divorce.
Speaking of which, I do think Funimation charged me this month.
That's fucking insane.
Yeah. I haven't checked that, but pretty sure.
I mean, what that means is you probably have a Crunchyroll account that you need to figure out how to log into.
I'm sure shit better.
Yeah. Yeah. God. The things that happened in this time that we've... I'm waxing too poetic. I'm just thinking about OJ. Let's think about a real black athlete.
I mean, I was just going to make a joke about,
look, Molly, hey, you know what? We're at the end, right?
Yeah,
literally the end figuratively, because this episode is actually titled The End. They realize this is the last episode we're going to get of this franchise, before this supposed reboot. Right.
In conclusion, I am done writing this essay.
Yeah. Right. Hey.
This is the first sentence. This is the last sentence.
As of April, right? Hey, for the audience, to give a good context of how long we've been doing this review, it is April 2024, and as of this recording, there is still no information about the supposed reboot. Right.
It is mid-April. Specifically, mid-April.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're past halfway.
Right.
Yeah.
Ish.
There is still no any information about this reboot that's supposed to happen, right? And no one knows what the fuck is going on. No one knows what is happening. But you know what? Hey, look, Hasbro knows about there's a drop by. This show ended in September when this originally dropped, right? And they realized we're gonna be in a drought. But you know what? Hey. That doesn't stop Hasbro from putting out some hot toys for the kids, right? Look, Hasbro knows, right? They're like, hey, look, don't worry.
Hasbro knows.
Here you go. This is what we're releasing.
That's why we're getting the G.I. Joe Transformers crossover of the what the. Wait, did this come out in October or did this just get announced?
This was announced 3 days ago to be coming out.
I want one. Wait, what's the height limit? Can I put my brother
hold on. Now hold on. I will tell you this as someone who dressed up as a terrifying as a very lazy Red Ranger in college, by which I just got a red Power Ranger face mask and just put that around my head my freshman year of college, and then my sophomore year of college.
Jokingly makes me want to buy one of the fucking anime masks that are horrifying and cause nightmares.
Well, see, hold on, but here's the thing. The sophomore year was when I did it. I went one step further, and I got the white Power Ranger mask, and then I got one of those Always Sunny style, morph suits, and I just got a white morph suit, and I just put that on.
Yeah.
I had my underwear on. I had a tank top on. But that was it, and I just had that and my boots on, and then a white Power Ranger mask. So it was just me. I looked like if a putty wore a Power Ranger helmet.
I mean, I think that's kind of what.
And it was
Power Ranger is.
It was but they have armor and stuff, and I didn't have armor and stuff, and people were scared. I almost got punched by some people. It was pretty funny. We had to figure out how to poke breathing holes out of it.
I just wanted to make a joke about this opening bit. Where they're in the fucking void, and Ion's out here like a fucking caramel macchiato, and then Zato's over here like either a flat white or a fucking cafe au lait,
Yeah.
Oh, man. Man,
Coffee boys.
Man, this episode opens up
Sounds
insane. You would think, yeah. So last week, right when the episode ended, the Rangers were trapped. They were literally about to get blasted to death,
Yeah.
Right before the to be continue next time on Power Rangers popped up, right? You would think we would. This episode would start off with that, right, to see how our heroes will get out of this
predicament.
You know.
Instead, we are greeted to, hey, do you want to know where Power Rangers go when they die?
We're in the ethereal white void with Aya,
Oh.
This is where his soul was sucked up.
Yeah, we had the void with caramel macchiato and flat white.
Yeah,
but don't worry, Zato is here.
Away.
It's fine. It's his best friend Zato, right?
Just clinging to my best friend's soul. That's not weird. Or vaguely problematic sounding.
Zato is here in his fucking Jedi Master outfit.
Yeah.
And his 5 times his blue eyes.
Yeah,
contacts.
and also his fucking goddamn solo leveling blue eyes.
Did you see the thing that I sent you? About people, sending him death threats about it?
No, what? Wait, who? Sending who?
English voice actor for,
They sent him death threats for...
Yeah, because apparently there's this one line that he's supposed to deliver that everyone's pissed that, if he doesn't say it right...
Because he said arise the wrong way?
Yeah, and people are pissed about it.
Wow.
And he's like, well, you know what, motherfuckers? I'm about to just go, wakey, wakey!
That's pretty great.
Just, sarcastically joking about it. I sent it to you. You can watch it. Shit.
Holy shit, this is so much worse. Okay.
Oh god, that's horrifying.
I guess this was...
Why am I dating
I guess
this?
this was my junior year.
How am I dating this?
Hold on. Man, wow, that's awesome. These are some awesome photos. All right, this is...
Austin, you don't have an Instagram, right? Austin.
Yeah.
Do you have an Instagram?
The what?
Instagram.
Do you have it?
Yeah, post it, yeah. Send me post me the link.
Well, it's okay. Here, just
Okay,
there.
well,
There's...
we can also do that.
Tariq and therefore me, but I guess that's not the point of it.
This was an insane... This was an insane thing. This is an insane thing to show up. For context, I was drinking in the backwoods, and it's just like to show up
That sounds so much worse.
To show up for like a Halloween drinking thing, and show up in a costume like this.
So much worse.
And then
I was just drinking in the backwoods.
Yeah, and then also just to be like, when you come inside, just be dressed like this is just. It was so fucking amazing. It was so fucking
That's
weird.
what I'm gonna do for Halloween.
It's so fucking weird. It's the most insane fucking thing. Anyway, speaking of insane things, there's no White Ranger to save him this time.
And don't worry, don't worry, Ion is, hey, look, you know, like the audience, Ion is, he doesn't understand what is going on, you know, right? Look, he's talking to Zato, but it's not really Zato, you know, right? I don't, like, he doesn't know what's going on, right? You know, look, so this episode keeps cutting between the Ranger's adventure and Ion's adventure. I think we should just go just talk about Ion's adventures right now, right? Or because
limbo.
Yeah.
Or
what?
Right.
Let's see. Yeah.
Yeah. So
whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. I mean, he gets sucked up into the grid.
I don't want to call it the Starbucks in the sky, mostly because I keep making coffee type jokes about these boys. Because I was literally dressed like a goddamn caramel frappuccino.
He is the brownest thing in this world, in this dimension.
And I think the flat white has more.
He's a Jedi. He's a Jedi wizard now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But don't worry.
He has been struck down and is now even stronger than before.
Yeah. Look. He's no longer Zato. You know, right? Zato has ascended, right? Right, to, so...
I don't know if Zato has ascended.
Alright, so...
I mean, he ascended in a sense.
Or Zed was ready to ascend.
Yeah, so... I guess this is supposed to be a reincarnation of Zordon. This is still very weird and confusing to me.
Yep,
right?
Yep. But he's also still a bald guy, so I guess that counts.
Yeah, that's
is that how Zordon works? He looks for the next bald person to enter the grid. Oh yeah, I can take over this person. This person can take my Zordon spirit.
Clearly, his skin color has a palette change on it, much like JoJo. So he could be any color if he wanted to be. So as long as he doesn't have hair, it's fine, right?
Yeah, right. Because so this is supposed to be implied to be Zordon, right? I think is what this is trying to imply, that hey, look, this is the Zordon and Zato's spirit somehow merged as one.
Or Zato. I assumed that it was like
Zordo.
That not Tilda Swinton movie. What's her face? Where it's like, we are not actually humans, but we are aliens that are presenting ourselves in the form
that's
that
a lot of things.
Yeah, I know. But that's what it is.
There's the
right. It's very because it's very right. Because hey, look, right? Because Zordon is dead, right? He's been dead for like, fuck,
20 years.
But is he?
97.
No,
right,
In Space was like.
Is he dead though?
I mean,
is he really?
Yeah, In Space was 97, right?
Was it?
In Space not 97.
I thought it was
right. Because
it's gotta be later.
I thought it was like 90. I thought it was like 98, 99. Because I'm pretty sure. Because Galaxy
so much more of a baby than I realized.
Galaxy was like, I want to say Galaxy was like
98. Okay, you're right. Yeah, you're right. In Space was 98. Right? Yeah. You know,
Galaxy came out like
2000.
Yeah, because Galaxy came out like 2000.
It's only 16 years. It's not like it's been like 300 years.
But yeah.
Wait, is the canon of this supposed to be that it's 2016?
So ethereal. No, it's real time, right?
Well, then it wouldn't be. Then it would be 24
Which is why what we
years.
were talking about with the fucking timing of
Once and always. Yeah.
Like.
I guess that's it. Does this say? Does this say when the actual timeline of this show?
Mean, it should be. It should be whatever the like 2024.
Jokingly, this is us and our big whiteboard of things and thoughts.
Yeah, keeping shit track. Yeah, keeping track of shit.
Yeah. Let's see.
So
it might be 2023.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah, so I think this is supposed to be 2023 is when this... Yeah, so Zordon's been dead for 16 years, yeah. Yeah, it's like, yeah, Zordon's not coming back. Once again, hey, man, so I understand trying to try out new sense, but boy, man, any kid who's writing is like, no idea who the fuck Zordon is, or any of this shit, they're not gonna say any... This is supposed to be like a weird callback, like, hey, we're trying to tie up that Zordon's not really dead, but he's still kind of dead. But don't worry, he's still alive, you know.
Yeah,
I still feel like we're pretending that there are some kids who know and still care.
That's the thing,
or
right?
Or have at least dug into it.
I mean,
but that was that was once and always. That was the whole point of
right. But that goes into all of the references that they made, even in Dino Fury to Zed, right? Because it was like, okay, I get that they are making callbacks and like they did some flashbacks to try and be like, hey kids, in a previous season, back in the original thing, this is what it was like. If that's really the audience that they're going for. But at this point, I don't think that the argument can truly be said that they're going for what the original target audience was. They have to be trying to pander to specifically nostalgia viewers and trying to do something there. But they're like the tone doesn't fit for the older audience now.
Like, I think, and, like, this is just my personal thought, but, like, with how Doctor Who has progressed since it got, quote-unquote, rebooted, is that, like, since around, like, late David Tennant era, we've been making references back to the previous Doctors from, like, the pre-reboot. Like,
yeah.
We keep pointing back at that.
Yeah.
It's not that that's really being included. We just do keep pointing back at that, and I feel like this is what they're trying to do, but the timeline doesn't make sense.
They haven't done it enough or well enough,
and there hasn't been enough time for it to seem logical because we still clearly have Billy,
right?
So it's not long enough for us to be like giving homage or reference to previous things, but we're still kind of trying to.
Yeah,
is what it seems like. I don't know.
Yeah. So anyway, there's a whole thing where Ion just exists in nether space, and it's really weird.
And Dr. Circus brought him back.
Well, I don't know about that. But yeah, that's the Ion half of this.
Yeah, right, yeah. When he talks to reincarnated Zordon, right? Still, I don't like the fact they're trying to bring Zordon back, you know, right? I mean, they can bring back Zordon. Or Zadon, right? Jesus Christ, we'll call it Zadon, right? I just hate
either Zadon or Zordo. Bit. Your choice.
No, Zordo is so much better. Zordo's so much better. I love Zordo. I want to call it Zordo.
We can fight about it, but it's either Zordo, right? Or Zordon.
I think it's really weird because
Zadon or Zordo.
Right? This has not been like a big mythology part that they never tried to talk about within the show, and now they're doing it now. All of a sudden, it's really fucking weird. Like, right? Like, oh, is this what Zato's big destiny as always was leading to?
I mean, also
just feels like a really poorly designed version of the Doctor Who 50th special when he becomes possibly the curator of the art museum and stuff, and it's a whole like I am you as he is we is and we is I am as you is and
it's just so fucking weird to be throwing this stuff now. Like, sure, I guess.
It seems like it. I mean, yeah. Again, it's like it seems like that is what they're trying to imply, but like a lot of things with this season in particular, and yes, there's an amount of it that can be attributed to the abbreviated episode number of episodes, right? Mm-hmm. But at a certain point, you gotta cut the chaff and go. If we don't have enough footage to explain this, we just can't do it. It just doesn't make narrative sense to just. I know we want to do this.
Let people assume the in between.
But like the third it could have just been a scene between Ion and Zato with Zato saying you need to go back. It's your turn to remember me and all this stuff.
I met a spirit or whatever the fuck he tells me. Right,
making the metaverse pull of it's actually Zordon using Zato's visage to make Ion listen to him, and he's passing it on to the next generation.
What if Zordon is actually just the trees of the entire planet?
Fuck.
Right, but yeah.
Oh my god.
It's like this entire sequence. I'm like, this is supposed to be a reincarnation. It's just so fucking strange and weird.
I'm just saying,
me, you know,
like because the trees clearly reach out and touch people and talk to them and have like conversing with them.
What if the trees? What if the trees?
Zordon, but he is the trees of that planet to connect with people to help things.
What if the trees are actually the goddess queen lady from the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie with Ivan Ooze? And she's just got, or maybe she's the nature lady from Wild Force that gave them all their powers.
I'm sorry, did I go too hard into ideas?
Or I'm just saying, there's so many. Look,
I don't know if you're being sarcastic right now and making.
I don't either, honestly. I don't either, because at first I was like, or it could be this, and then I was like, boy, you know, once you open that can of worms, it literally could be whatever the fuck, because there's no fucking structure to this shit. It's so batshit. It's like when you try to make references like this, you ignore the amount of diversion that we've done since that point, right?
Right. Or the fact that you're having this with no actual lead-in and build-up. Like, we have to say that Zato was evolving, right? I don't know how you want to describe it, right?
No, he was dying. He was decaying. They gave him god powers so that he could be. Right. It's fucking
one touch to the brain to live.
I mean, it's not Geats where it ends with he becomes God, right? But he has to leave his friends. It's fucking he canonically died at the end of Dino Fury, and then he was brought back at the end because they went. We've got one more mission for you. We're sending you back.
He was brought back as a little soldier of God, right? Like little soldier. He was brought back as but we need you to fight in our upcoming war against.
I have watched enough Supernatural. That is exactly what this is. They just went. God brought you back specifically to fight the devil. That's it.
Right?
That's your job.
This is such like a weird character growth for him, right? Right, ascension for him to go through all this. Yeah. You know, I mean, but by the end of the episode, he becomes a little morphing master. But, like, this weird in-between stage of, like, before he becomes a morphing master, or, like, a new generation or whatever, right? In fact, hey, Bado, you gotta let Zordon take over your body real quick, you know? You gotta make sure your body is right, you know?
Yeah, he's got a teenager
with attitude.
Yeah,
with attitude.
Yeah, that can fill out the suit.
I feel like this is, we should pick back up on it when we talk about, like, the
get to the review, yeah.
Like, we're getting real...
Yeah. Let's get back to the beginning, which is Slyther and Mucus have committed Grand Theft Auto. They've got a squid drill.
That is fucking
also,
great.
I'm sorry, it is my fault.
They realize if they're going down, don't take the ship down.
I wish that they had transformed it into the cool monster giant kaiju form and just started stomping on shit. That would have been so fucking great. But instead they just show up and start Beyblade laser shooting at them, and it's fucking great.
Oh man, they got to the controls, right?
Oh god, they've got a gun! Mucus has a gun!
Right, and Mucus I have never driven any vehicle whatsoever.
I am not.
Yeah. I am not. I don't know what these buttons do, but so long as they're doing something wrong, I'm doing something right.
I can not do this.
The sequence is...
It's not possible.
They give these to these two characters their own here's their moment, right?
They're like Bulk and Skull, but for the bad guys.
I wish
kind of.
God, yeah, I guess when you think of that of what Slyther and Mucus's role is, that does endear them more when you think of them as Bulk and Skull. It isn't really what I would have said going into it, but I certainly can see that at this point, and it makes me wish that we had more of that in Cosmic Fury, and maybe if they had more than 10 episodes, we could have gotten that.
But they're the cute BS about it.
I mean, technically that was supposed to be Jane and Jayborg, but
Mm-hmm. But it turns out Mucus and Slyther better.
Enough, you know? Yeah. They can't go to space, you know? Look, you know...
I mean, Jayborg can. Jayborg can.
Imagine if we spent the time that we did on Jane and Jayborg on Mucus and Slyther, though. Because I feel like that could have been so much more fun.
It could have, or it could have been fucking
I mean, knowing
awful.
How they did this, it would have been terrible. Just, in theory, though, it could have been really fun.
Yeah. But yeah, so cool. They run interference so that Solon can come in and do a pick scoop up where, hey, kids, get in the car. We're getting out of this neighborhood. It's bad. They're shooting at us.
Yeah.
And then fucking the escort of Mucus and Slicer just spinning around, firing wildly is fucking great. They're just shooting everything in their fucking path, playing Galaga like it's fucking crazy.
You know, fucking, you go to the arcade and you just hit
No, it's not even Galaga. It's asteroids.
Yeah.
It's like you're just a spinning cursor shooting dots, shooting lines of things. Yeah. But they teleport out and get the fuck out, which is pretty fucking broken. Anyway, oh look, there's only one way we can do this. Okay, this is where if you think that this is pre Once and Always, I truly have to check on you, because there's no fucking way that this is like they intentionally included the Yellow Ranger, and they intentionally made this come out after Once and Always because they wanted to have that, like, because if they had done Once and Always afterwards, then they would have been implying that Trini was still alive at this point. But they needed to immediately in Once and Always go, we just don't ask where she is. She's gone. And don't worry about it.
Going back to how I think it's insane that people think this takes place before Once and Always is crazy, right? Yeah. Here's the. Yeah, right. So anyway, so here's the behind the scenes thingy. You know, hey, look, our boy Simon B, you know, SB has came out and said that hey, this is Min, that Yellow Ranger in the background that has no speaking role, right, and who barely turns to face the camera, right? You know,
we can put him in a helmet.
Yeah, it's somebody. Also, I just realized something that I don't think I ever brought up when we talk about Once and Always, and I'm embarrassed to say that I just thought about it, but it also doesn't canonically make sense, because even of the actors that are alive, right, and not locked into the state of Texas and are not allowed to sell shirts that have Hitler quotes on them.
Man.
Or are unfortunately not alive.
Man, have you seen those shirts, by the way? He released those shirts.
He released them?
He did not release the Hitler shirts, but oh my god, his shirts are so fucking
I told you
bad.
about the Hitler shirt thing, right?
I think so.
Yeah, Austin St. John fucking putting out quotes by
hold on. I'm gonna post one of his shirts
by strong people. Whatever. What was his quote? What was his description of them? Because it was. I mean, it's like Trump with the Mussolini quote, where it's like, that's a Mussolini quote. It's like, well, I just like good quotes.
He was like, look, he had some good one-liners, you know, right?
I was just making a joke.
Yeah. But I just want to say, I just realized.
Oh, hold on.
Rocky.
I can go through his.
But I'm just saying.
Go through his website, find his.
I just realized that I just realized that the last Yellow Ranger wasn't even the last Mighty Morphin Yellow Ranger wasn't even Trini. She got replaced.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make sense for her at the beginning for them to make it back to her.
This entire thing has been confusing me, and I couldn't place why, but that is exactly why.
Because it retrofitted all of their powers back to Mighty Morphin, but Trini is on the same team as Rocky, which is not how that works. She's on the same team as Rocky, and Zack. It's like Zack and Trini are there, but Rocky
and Trini
are there, and Adam isn't there. He's in space, but he should be.
I think they called that to like, look, anyone can become the Mighty Morphin Yellow Ranger as long as you have the coin. You know,
I'm just saying,
and you're Asian and a girl. I could be the Yellow Ranger. Oh wait, I was most of my childhood.
No, you had to be. No, you had to be the Yellow Ranger. There's a difference. You were forced to be the Yellow Ranger.
That is also true. It was really fun because I could be the Yellow Ranger, and it's like, no, you don't get a choice. The white girl gets to be the Pink Ranger. You get to be the yellow one.
Yeah.
And you go, this is fun, and then you get older and go, wow, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Speaking of different Rangers, hey, the cavalry is here. A bunch of CGI Zords appear, and
racism is fun.
I think I can identify. So I know I can identify the three on the right because I've seen them before. The other two, I have to assume what they are based off of the designs. And I'm assuming that the left side are from right to left.
Okay, so again, are you talking about when you say right side? Do you mean visually our right side, or
the one that you know? Are you saying the one you identify or don't identify?
Okay, I'm going to use stage directions. Okay.
Okay.
Stage left, I can recognize.
Okay.
Because it's the Mighty Morphin Megazord, and then continuing stage left, it is the Astrozord and the Galaxy Zord, right?
Yep. Okay.
Stage right, I'm assuming that's Ninja Steel, or is it Samurai?
That is Ninja Steel. No, that is Ninja Steel. Right.
Now to the furthest of stage right, that's where I go. I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at. I think.
Looks like Samurai?
But it also looks like a truck. And
hey, look,
Samurais can drive trucks.
Hey, to every bit too easier. It is a Megazord from one of the few seasons the Cosmic Dino Fury has keep referencing for some reason. You know, right?
The Beast Morphers?
Yep, it is. This is the I don't know what the fuck the English name for this Megazord. It is the Buster machine from Go Buster.
But why does why is Beast Morphers...
these are also really bad
got
CGI.
Trucks. They are so poorly rendered and so glossed up, and it's
really bad.
Spend more money on Gear 5 animation.
It's kind of okay. It would be kind of okay for a video game if, actually fighting, character model used for fighting and stuff. It would not be permissible as a cutscene.
Yeah. Alright, so real quick, going back to what you were saying about... Yeah, so the whole point of Beast Mode is that they combined animals and vehicles and made them one. So you got a cheetah race car, you got a gorilla dump truck, and you got a rabbit helicopter.
Hold on,
okay.
Hold on, wait.
2 out of 3 of those don't make sense.
Wait, hold on.
Cheetah race car? Makes sense.
Yep.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Gorilla dump truck?
Hold on.
Sounds like it might be a problematically, debatably racist issue? I don't know.
I just like the term gorilla dump truck. I just think that's a really funny thing. I just think if you go to the zoo and you go to the gorilla enclosure, go, now that's a gorilla dump truck. That's fucking funny. That's very funny.
What's the equivalent for orangutans fucking? Help me. I wish I was blind.
That's an orangutan. That's an orangutan jetliner. I don't know, man.
I don't know if you knew this, but I have an aggressive issue against I guess you could say primates.
Yeah, she doesn't like simians because they exposed themselves in a bad way. But not a frog in a gorilla way. But just in
a 2 of them together way. Right up in the window corner.
Yeah, they were freaks.
When your room has 2 walls as windows.
Yeah, and
you can get up in the corner there.
They just showed it off, yeah.
Please stop. And then you watch parents.
And then Scyther and Mucus just accept their death?
And they just gotta float off into space. Someone will pick them up later, okay?
I don't know if they're dead.
I mean, they
know.
just...
It looked like they were...
Yay, our friends got away!
Right?
I mean, they just kind of float off and just accept it. It's very strange.
It's a really weird, best friend, significant othership of,
It's
we're both gonna be alone forever, so let's be together. Is what
I guess they also don't die for being in space, you know? right? They just accept it, like, yep, this is our end. We're just gonna float.
I mean, Slyther is a robot, and Mucus is mucus. So, like, I don't know. I don't think they need oxygen.
If one of us die, you can eat the other one.
I don't know.
Yeah, kind of. I don't know if Mucus needs to eat.
Yeah, I'm sure that if Mucus dies, I think that Mucus could just get slurped up by Slyther and function as fuel. I don't know.
Or if Slyther dies, Mucus can just feed off of its body.
Yeah. Anyway, they all all the CGI Zords show up to save the day. And sure, okay. Now we've got to figure out what to do with this fucking nuke that we've got stored in here.
Yeah, look, we're just casually having it on the ship,
Yeah, no, this is a
right.
problem.
Yeah, look. There's no look. Should they go to the EPA and ask them how do we dispose of this? Environmentally friendly way.
I like the John Oliver, or at least it's not the John Oliver way, but what I learned from John Oliver about how we dealt with nuclear waste, which was we threw it off the coast of Jersey and just strafe fired it with machine guns to make it sink. Because that feels like, hey, look. It might not fix the energy problem, but it will kill Zed. Like, it'll definitely, you can shoot it and make it sink. But yeah,
anyway, Zeto's...
anyway, there's more Zato thing, and that's when we finally connect the two lines, and Ion comes back from the Zetoverse.
Do you mean he lets go of Zeto's soul?
Well, Ion, Zedon, Zordo leaves, lets Ion go back. And goes, all right, go back, my boy. Save the day.
Return.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. Probably Zeto's like, but we're still talking.
No, Ion. You're getting them mixed up now.
No, I mean to some extent.
You think Zeto's still you think there's still a semblance of his consciousness in there?
Just a little bit. Like,
you think he's just there watching,
I think it's
wanting
just
to reach out and talk to his friend?
Just shitty.
Please don't let this old bald man touch me.
Like, please stop.
He's so wrinkly and gray.
Okay, not that, but it's like when you choose like stories where it's like, yeah, you can choose to go with like your grandma, or, like your foster parents who care more about you. It's like, well, I'm gonna go with my grandma because they're family, blah blah. Some sad shit.
Yeah. So, but they realize that the only way to dispose of this evil, negative, bad vibe energy, right, is like, oh yeah, hey, let's just go back to where all the problems started, right? With this fucking altar on this planet, we'll get rid of it there.
Yeah, if we put it, if we strike it with lightning, then that'll that'll probably fix it.
Strike it with lightning.
This will definitely destroy it.
I mean,
if
there's
one arm, want to do it again?
I'm just saying. I just kind of thought about it. I mean, I think there is a sort of stupid poetry that they are trying to do there of like, from the very beginning, the iconography of Power Rangers was associated with a like lightning bolt, live by the sword, die by the sword sort of thing.
It's electric.
But it's not. They don't ever do the thing, It's just. It just actual light, like a little lightning bolt just fucking strikes. But hey, with six of us here to disperse the electricity, so it's not just concentrated in my arm, we should be fine. Also, maybe make the arm like non-conduct, like
not metal.
Make it like.
Hey, who's wearing metal? If you are, take it off.
Insulate the fucking arm. If it worked for Team Rocket, it'll work for you.
Yo, everyone get some rubber boots.
Yeah.
But also, Javi's like, I don't know that I really want to do this again.
Yeah, this was a little traumatic, but hey.
Just do it.
Also, Bajilia's here for some reason to fuck up this
alive,
issue. Yeah, I don't know why you're still here. Your entire corporate empire has been destroyed by...
your daughter is dead? She's been murdered?
Right? We destroyed all of your military-industrial complex.
Yeah. We cut her off and shipped her to 5 different prefectures in Japan,
Yeah, she is the taste of the day.
Right?
But
yeah.
Then,
but hey, look, we get one final team more. Once again, going back to how they definitely said there is no team, there is no individual morph shot this season, And once again, our final wolf is like everyone. You get this weird badly collaged together morphing sequence with them all, right? Where you can barely
and then we have to remind,
see what's...
and then we have to remind everybody that we did intentionally make a combining weapon, and then they fired it, and did it once, twice, and then they fucking shot Bajilia into black ooze. In an insane shot, and then luckily though she still had
so did they disintegrate her, right? Or did they?
They're Leviathan goop.
Yeah, I mean, I think
Levite goop.
I think they just like burst her into, I mean, ink. They popped her like a squid.
Yeah. And then, but then, like a sitcom, you know, her gun was still set to blast.
Yeah, look, sometimes you leave the safety on, and it just, oops, it fell in just the right direction, and
hit the trigger.
Hit the trigger, land on the rocks, and the glass cracked.
It also fell at the right angle as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then don't worry. Look, the evil energy wave is about to explode, and all good in the universe are about to be destroyed. But don't worry. But then not Zedon right?
I forgot about Zedon in the armor.
I was gonna say, if anyone's Zedon, this is Zedon.
Like
now it's actually.
I guess it's Zato. Zato as a master.
Now it's really Zato. This is Zato for real.
Yeah, this isn't.
No, I'd say this is Zordo.
I mean, but he says, "Don't worry, it's me."
Yeah, Zordo.
No, I mean, they asked Zato, and he says it's me. Like,
it's really me. It wasn't the weird ghost that took over my mind. You know.
Yeah, it's just really funny seeing his head on the body because, like, the suit does not fit him at all.
It's a really big suit.
Really
I like to assume that they did not make another Morphing Master suit for Zato's actor, right? So this is like one of the other ones.
We just stuck him in there as best as we could.
And they stuck him up there, and they hoisted him up, and he just kind of.
So this has to be one of the other Morphing Master suits that he just took that. All right, you have to be in here. You have to be in this.
And
suit,
then he goes, "All right, we're all going into the Z dimension.
We're all in this together."
Yeah, we're all inside this jar together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then look, they give Zed the ultimatum, you know, right? Hey, look, you can kill us or you die, you know?
Yeah.
And I guess that's it.
Yeah, I mean, somehow that is they with the power, I mean, it is the Naruto speech no jutsu where they just
What about AP physics?
Something about, I don't know, fucking, there's a bunch of random shit.
I have the Morphin Masters inside of me. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Weird. That's definitely weird.
Yeah, a whole bunch of shit happens. They talk no jutsu this and go, hey, you should look. You want to survival of the fittest? This you want to look. You can either.
And you can kill us, you know, right? If you kill us, you kill yourself, and we know how much you would hate that, you know, right? We know how much you like to live. You know, right?
Yeah. What's the point of killing us if you have to die to do it? Says Zato, the man who died saving his friends.
I mean, we know that you love you more than you
hate us. Yeah.
Versus, like, Zato being like, no, I care more about them.
Yeah.
Than I hate you and feel like I need to destroy you.
Yeah. So... Zed agrees to let go of the Morphin Master powers.
Somehow.
Leaving the entire thing back to the standstill that it is at, I guess.
Back to the beginning.
Yeah. And then Giant Zed fucks off, which I think is kind of funny. Rita's... Oh, right, yeah, he is trapped in a figment of his own imagination where he's... wanders around.
Somehow they went from the planet Altar to the fucking illusion planet from like season 1, right?
Oh yeah.
Do you know how we got here?
It's really weird how they just teleport to this planet. I guess Zato did this, you know, right, real quick, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So now Lord Zed is forever trapped in a perpetual loop of his own event that he cannot escape. And it turns out Lord Zed's greatest nightmare is not the Power Rangers. It's not
It's his ex-wife.
It's Rita Repulsa. Which, to be fair, with that voice, it is
marriage.
Yeah.
He does not like the commitment of marriage, right?
Yeah.
And it's over. And then the series resolved by the hero of the show, the one that are the fucking spirits from this planet from season 1 that honestly, hey, I'll be real, I completely forgot about these fuckers.
Yeah, I didn't know I forgot they were real.
Right, and so they saved the day?
Yeah.
I guess.
They did not.
I guess
they did not.
I mean, they're the one that
supported the saving.
By letting them stay on this planet,
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's our big climatic finish. We did a speech. No big battle. They realized that they cannot do a big battle because they cost so much money and they only have one copies. And they only have one copy of these suits and if anything gets damaged, they can't use them ever again. I would think that, hey, look, I would have done what any production would have was be smart and plan out your production. Like, all right, this is the last scene. After this, their series is done, and these suits and these helmets do not matter after this, right? So, hey, guys, do whatever the fuck you want with these in this battle sequence, right? But yeah, pretty anticlimactic ending if you think about this. How they defeat Lord Zed,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. But Solon takes this moment to give kids advice about toxic relationship. So
that's hardly the full story here because there's still a lot. Toxic relationship between two psychopaths is more of like don't be a psychopath than like don't be in a toxic relationship.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, the day is saved. Zato gets to join the Morphine Master. They're all back, right? After spending all that time in the jar, right?
Yeah.
And he tells Ion once again, hey, you gotta let go. Boy, I feel like all we've been done is Solo has been telling Ion he gotta let go. Look. The other Ravkonians are still alive, Our planet isn't dead, all right? Our people are dead. There's like 5 of us, right? And then and Amelia is one now too,
Yeah.
Right? There's enough of us now.
Yeah. We've got at least 2 and the baby. We've got enough female. I just want to make a joke of like we've got enough females to rebuild the population. We can just
the squad.
But
2 of them are at least definitely slightly gay.
Hold on. We got Tariq and fucking fuck. What's the mother's name?
What's mom?
No. We're talking about the squid people and the slug people of the Ravkonians.
Scudelia.
No, slug people.
Oh, slug people. It's not Maleficent.
I'm pretty sure the mother can still birth slug people, right?
Yeah, because they just had a
but
baby.
It doesn't matter.
It was.
They just had a new slug baby.
No, that's Void Queen.
It's not Mariana.
Oh fuck.
Like it is Void Queen, but her name is not
it's
Mariana. It's not Marian. It's
I'm
definitely
looking it up.
something similar though.
Centaura.
Centaura, yeah.
It's not close.
I'm pretty sure she's still good. Right?
Yeah.
To birth more slug people.
Yeah,
yeah, she just had one.
I mean, she's been on cold ice.
Yeah.
She's not only are her eggs frozen, but all of her was.
Yeah, but look. So I can't comprehend Zato leaving, but Solon's like, all right, have fun.
Yeah, I'm going off to become a god. You guys have fun with your little mortal shit.
Yeah. Oh, and then Solon's like, oh, my little boy has grown up.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go hang out with...
I feel like it was only yesterday that he was trapped in a time stasis for millions of years.
I want someone to take the shot of Zato standing with all the Morphing Masters before he gets like stretched out and made big.
Morphin Master?
Made to grow. And I want someone to put that against the that one particular photo of a line of young strapping African American men and a very small blonde white girl who may or may not go by the name Piper Perry, and say images with the same energy, because boy, it's like, oh, they're gonna take care of Zato. Oh, they've got him.
Look, they gotta master his power to be a morphing master.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, we gotta train
so
you.
So the day is saved, and they remember that. Hey, boy, since the series is ending and they have Chance Perez on this show and he's a singer. Hey, look, let's take advantage of this moment.
Yeah,
you know, right.
That's what you were talking about the other day.
Yeah.
Right, look, it's in his contract. He has to sing. He has to sing a song. You know, right?
I found. Sorry. You mean when we were watching Kaiju number 8?
Yes.
And mild aside, I made a joke when we were watching Kaiju number 8, because the anime just came out, right?
Yeah.
I didn't pay attention to the press coming out for it, and didn't realize who was attached to making the opening and ending for it. Hey, so I made a joke with Molly when we watched it and the ending happened, and I was like, what the fuck is this? This sounds like some Chance Perez shit, right?
Well, you said it sounds like some shit that the guy from Power Rangers would do.
Javi, Chance Perez or whatever.
No, you just said that guy from Power Rangers.
Yeah.
And you specifically were like, I don't remember his name.
Yeah. You know who actually is doing the ending? One Republic.
What?
No!
One
Like this song?
Of Kaiju number 8.
Oh, okay.
Kaiju number 8, the ending is done by One Republic. The opening, hold on, the opening is done by Youngblood.
It is? That's not what it said. What did it say? Maybe I mean, it might have said that. Did you know Youngblood's having his own fucking festival?
I'm just saying, I found this out, and I went, this explains a lot. Okay, this is very weird, and I thought this was weird, and okay, yeah. Hey, have you been wondering what One Republic's been doing in the last few years? Apparently,
Nothing.
Kaiju number 8, a production IG. Yeah, they're not. Yeah,
they've been counting stars. Also, I want to go. I want to go to Bloodfest.
That's a movie. That's a movie that a company that's going under did.
Yeah, it's also apparently an actual fucking like concert thing.
Yeah.
So.
Anyway, yeah,
I want to go to Bloodfest.
We end this with one final musical number, and once again, we have to put Amelia in pigtails. Ignore my robot arm.
Amelia, for some reason, instead of being with her mom and the birth of her new baby sister, she's like, I guess I'll hang out. I guess I'll go see Javi play his song. You know, right?
Look, are they really her mom and baby sister? Because she barely knows these people. It's only been 2 years that she's had to interact with them.
That's true, right? But yeah.
Look
yes,
like crop top.
Yeah. So, hey, Mac is here. Mick,
oh, I missed it.
Mick is here. Billy's here.
Yeah,
Right?
Mick is here.
They're
Billy's here. Pop-Pop's here.
Boy, where's Hecko? I don't know where the fuck. Oh man, could I get Hecko back here? Right? For some reason.
Yeah, again, of the Rangers that we got to see, of the Rangers that we got to see back, it's funny to me that they didn't bring Heckle back after all the effort they had to go to include him again.
They can afford him.
Mm-hmm, right? Yeah. Right? Like I got pretty much everyone back.
Well, he was too busy playing Fortnite with Drake.
Yeah.
I think we're back to his universe. Like, man, I don't need this dumb universe. I don't need these fucking losers, and their obsession with dinosaurs. I'll go back to my universe where a dinosaur just lives casually out on the street, right? Yeah. But Holly says a line. This triggers Billy like, oh hey, that's what Zordon used to say. How does he know that?
Yeah.
But
I can't believe he thought of that on his own.
Yeah. And I was like, who the fuck is Zordon? What the fuck is that? What the fuck? That sounds weird. That's a stupid name. Why would I, a Power Rangers, would know what the fuck a Zordon is, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and then everybody just decides to jump the stage because that's the thing you can do when you're friends with the band, I guess. And they dance terribly.
As a kid who was a kid of the child of the band,
Hey,
don't do that.
look, you got Pop.
It's weird.
But
hey, Pop
you
here.
got Pop on stage.
Wait, did Pop get on stage? I see Mick. Hold on, where's Pop?
Ready?
Oh, fuck, that old man. Oh, God, old Jewish man. Oh, hey, and the cop. Our park ranger fucking...
Warden.
Yeah.
Living Garcia.
Man,
I don't remember his first name.
I don't know that we ever got his name.
I think we did, but
I just feel bad that I just went through a bunch of Hispanic names and I didn't land on Garcia, and I was about to start spitting them all out. Anyway, yeah.
She's Izzy Garcia.
All of these fucking the parents and all the kids are there, and then in true,
most of them.
Well, yeah, that's true.
The one in the yellow is clearly...
all of the guardians, all the actual guardians that raised their...
I was gonna say, there's the one in the yellow that's definitely Ollie's mom, because
right.
she don't know how
I mean,
to
it would be
right.
funny if Solon came up.
I wish.
But
we all wish.
all the kids show up.
Just say it's the mascot.
We all know
yeah.
she went.
And then they're all just jumping up and having a good time, and then just like that, they end it with
wait, never mind.
With the quintessential Saban freeze frame, and they all just stop into the air.
Wait, man, we're not gonna talk about how fucking Zato is just watching it from like his fifth dimensional plays. Like, yep.
Yeah, look, hey.
I mean, if that's where you were and your friends were doing shit, you'd probably be watching them like that.
I actually probably wouldn't. I would probably, if I...
Well, you're not concerned and excited for your friends who have like a fucking like 1 in a bajillion chance to make people happy and do things, like you wouldn't support them by watching it?
I think that I would probably, if I were a fifth dimensional god being that wore a suit of armor that's too big for me, I would try to not think about my previous life as much as possible, because I have all of eternity, and the more that I remember my previous life, the more I'm going to go insane. Much like everything where it's like, oh, hey...
But what if the part of it is that you're trying to keep the girl from your previous life into your new life, and then...
That's called the time traveler's wife.
Yeah. So real quick, before we end this, so this is what caused people to contemplate about wherever this takes before or after What's It Always, right? Because Billy
still
was like,
after.
Zordon still might be alive. Right? No, yeah, that's the thing.
Sure.
After, right? But like but Billy at the end, right? When he says, "Oh yeah, by the way, yeah, that's when there was like, yeah, Zordon," or when Mick said that Zordon might be still alive, right? It got Billy they for some reason they kept this frame on Billy for so long that he thinks like, wait, what the fuck does this mean? Is he thinking that Zordon might be alive, right? At this moment, right? And yeah, he's gonna bring it back, and that's what led people to think that this takes place before, right? And people thought that this is what leads up to Billy doing the whole robot experiment, whatever, right? To bring back Zordon.
Or Billy got distracted by it, and the reason why he was on that planet in the first place was because he was still pursuing it, and then he got distracted by all this bullshit, and then he's going back because he has a new lead. Right? There's more than one answer to get to the same solution.
It might be between the two, too.
Yeah, right? Yeah, like, it's just like if you think like this the way that this scene is like really off place, and like man, I don't think they knew what the narrative when they were leading to here was, right? Because it feels like the way that this scene was framed was that it's supposed to lead into Once and Always, with Billy falling up on what just happened, right? With like, oh yeah, Zordon
sure,
might be
and that makes a modicum.
If this was an actual 24 episode thing,
yeah,
but
maybe
they did not go through all of that.
And if they were trying to, again, if. I know. Look, we all know some things where the order of broadcast release does not necessarily mean the order of how it fits into the narrative timeline. Right? Star Wars is a great example of that. That being said, I don't think that they're thinking that deep about it, and if they are, they're trying too hard. It just doesn't work.
Especially with it being like a Netflix, we're popping episodes out sort of thing.
Yeah.
I guess.
But that's
oh, and hey, also, wait, we can't forget, we do see Mucus and Slyther are still alive.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, they are confirmed alive. They are operating. They are operating stage lights. One light specifically for the two of them. How many monsters it takes to operate a light? It is apparently 2.
1 plus Mucus.
I would say 1 plus Slyther, because technically a robot's not a monster.
I don't think Slyther's a robot.
I'm pretty sure he's a robot, just like all the other Void Knight bots.
Never thought they were a full robot. Just
okay,
robot based.
That's possible, but yeah. Anyway, yeah.
Hey, just the 3 conclusion. This is how Power Ranger ends, with a freeze frame,
Yep, just
right, there you go.
And I can hear those giggling children laughing around a weird globe now, just like in the good old days when I'd wake up at too early and go, "Wow, I could kick people in the face too," and then I get sent to the principal's office.
My name's Amelia. I wear a crop top and a short skirt, and that's only half my body.
Yeah.
The rest is legs.
Yeah.
There you
go.
Zeno
joins in to join.
Yeah. It would have been real funny if Zeno just abandoned his ethereal god thing, right? To just join them at that moment, right? Just to dance on stage would have been real fucking funny.
I mean, imagine if he just showed up as a god.
Yeah, if he was bouncing on the stage too in that armor that doesn't fit him, that'd be pretty great.
Just in the back corner.
It'd be great if it was also Big Zato, where he's been sized up to be with the Morphin Masters. If he was just there, woo!
Adult size.
Well, it's not adult size. It's fucking
big man size.
Yeah, Yao Ming sized.
Yeah. Yep, that's the ending. There we go. Yep, that's how Power Ranger has ended.
Yep,
right.
It's all been leading to this, apparently.
We've got to throw it.
We'll save our full thoughts in the series review next week. I think this ending was really anticlimactic. That's all I have to say.
Well, they
yes,
and they needed to end it, and I'm glad they did.
Yeah, at least they managed to end it, right?
Yeah.
At least Netflix was willing to let them end it, and Hasbro was like, nah, I don't
just
fine. You get
glad there's
10.
an ending. Glad there's an ending, and
right
now we're done.
Yeah, wish it was better,
right?
But here we are.
I know that if you had more time, you'd do better.
But it is I don't know that.
Okay, so I like to think of it much like me with all of my fucking art projects, where I have big ideas, and then you go, oh shit, I have 24 to 48 hours to fucking finish this with all the things that I said that I was going to do, and you go, shit, I can't do this.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
There's no way in hell I can get this done. Let's just try our best and hope people like it.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's a struggling art student.
Yeah. All right, stay tuned, I guess, for the thrilling review.
Before we end this, yeah. Hey, so for the final Power Rangers review, right? Okay.
And then we'll be finally done.
Yeah. Hopefully, right? Man, I just hope nothing happens in between this recording and next recording, right? Because that would be funny, that would be an ironic moment, that will happen.
Yeah.
Especially because of where my fucking health insurance is and shit.
Yep,
let's not go there.
Yep.
Oh, okay, that's right. All right. That's just where we're at it. All right. Hey, thanks. Bye.